Hi educators, welcome back to Coach Series Playbook Handbook on Building a Better Education Environment online for both students and their teachers through understanding the online. Now be honest, raise your hands if you have come to realize the world has changed a little bit since you graduated from high school. Wait a minute. Be honest with yourself. And don't worry, I can't see you. Whenever on the first teacher's assignment after graduating school and you gaining the certificate, had been teaching for 10 years or nearly retirement, it became clear that technology, including Wi-Fi and social media, have revolutionized much of how the world communicates and stay connected with one another. Many of the students we're educating today were born after the smartphone was invented. They do not know a world without Wi-Fi connections, internet at the fingertips, and always having Google to help them find an answer. Unfortunately, for all of those of us who start school or were born before the early 2000s, we learn in a different time and many offer different ways. You may be asking yourself, what are some of the key elements of virtual learning environment? They include tools to structure educational concepts and a logical flow, able to add several different media types to one course, support for setting up assignments, compounds, tools for managing student assets and communication and data tracking and analyze on student performance and engagement. Episode was an introduction to the promise of education in the 21st century. We talked about how educators often are struggling with finding ways to connect with their students in meaningful ways. Online instead of a traditional physical classroom. We also talked about how online education is an asynchronous environment, was traditionally education has been taught in a synchronized environment. Today's chapter we are going to cover the definition in greater details as we explain why we can build better connections between educators and students in the online classroom. Today's lesson is going to talk about the difference in between online education and the sport of Major League Baseball over social media. We will look at the size engagement platforms both before and after the COVID pandemic. Difficulty with engaging students as staying connected. Educators, both you and those students, have issues with engaging in the online education world. These are several different things that can limit benefits of online education experience, including limited experience with technology and troubleshooting when issues aside past experience that turned out poorly, learning materials that were challenging, a lack of support from faculty and online learners, fatigue and boredom. These all can lead to a lack of communication involvement. Students forgot that truly us educators also forget when we have
This is very true for students with learning disabilities or special needs who often feel like they get pushed to the wayside during regular education. It may not have personal skills, need to speak up to get help, and as educators miss their cues because they were not able to engage with them on one-on-one level and when things such as their body language.
Baseball taking the same point on making it personal. The user data collection allows them to know who's a top fan, who is trending on social media, and even things like person's birthdays is coming up on their announcements through things as a great way to engage people instantly. Posters with the first name, making sure to not be only comment back, but if they could have a private messaging. One of the MLB teams, the Milwaukee Brewers, Facebook Messenger fans will have able to enjoy streamlining and interactive experience through live games, updates, scores, highlight videos, and player-specific information while using the chat application. In addition, fans will be able to addition rich content including the team's YouTube videos, new podcasts, and blogs in one easy to access place. For example, player Pngegg gained notoriety for racist, homophobic, Nazis, and threatening tweets he made as a 17-year-old. Moving fans from traditional media such as print ads, newspapers, and television to social media is using Adobe Creative Cloud to deliver content across the television and digital platforms, but also now users must wide range of products and services to help how its digital fan engagement can be used either in person at the stadium or from the videos home or wherever they're comfortable, then have Wi-Fi access. Services that work for helping to engage students in an online environment. 1. Be present. Create interesting learning materials. Provide one-to-one sections to meet with the instructors. Assign group work. Create an online forum for discussions. Provide and ask for regular feedback. Challenge students to come up with more facts than are related to the course material. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Coach Larry's Handbook. Catch you next time.